Hi everyone, it's Yang here. In this video, you will learn the newest, best and quickest item duplication glitch that has just been discovered, and it works in all versions. This brand new glitch will allow you to duplicate literally everything: diamonds, rubies, sapphires, and live creatures such as butterflies and fairies. Oops, not this one, this one. To do this, you need to get a horse. Mine is here. Her name is Zelda, by the way. Leave her here at the north gate of Lookout Landing at this exact location. Make sure you have some apples in your bag as well. Having 10 will do the job. Step 1. The first thing you have to do is likelike stick cow. In other words, gets eaten by a likelike. What I'm going to say might sound familiar to you because this is the 1000th time I go over this step, and the likelike is probably very annoyed by me. Anyway, go to the center of Lookout Landing. Inside this shelter, find this small hole. Turn left at this position. There is a likelike at the end of the road. Unequip any weapon, shield, or bow that you might have equipped, and save in front of the likelike. Stay at this position, then you take out a control stick, wait near it. At the moment when the likelike tries to swallow the control stick, hop onto it by pressing the A button so that it swallows Link on the stick. When that happens, the camera will stay where it was. Don't do anything right now. The likelike will start chewing for a few seconds. Then he will spit you out, and you have become invisible. This means you are in cow state. The likelike will try to swallow you again after he had some rest. At this moment, you will be kicked out of the cow state and can move freely. This needs some good timing, meaning that you should press the A button at the precise moment. You can pay attention to the egg's vibrations. When the egg has vibrated 5 times, you make a minimum pause and try to hop onto the stick at the same time as the likelike charges at you. If you do it too early, you will be knocked down. If you do it too late, Link will do an attempt of hopping onto it, but he fails. If you do it too late and you are very close to the stick, you will be swallowed with the stick, and the camera moves and focuses on the likelike, which means you have to try again. Now you should go back. When you reach this position, check if you can open the ability wheel. If you can't, then it means you have succeeded. Okay, now pull out a control stick, hop onto it and hop off so that you can unlock the ability wheel. Face Link backwards and use Ascend at this exact location. Once on the ground, Link will become invisible. You are in cow state where you can barely do anything. If you watch a memory, the game will uncull you for a short period of time, about 0.5 seconds. Then you will be caught again. Now what we want to do is to hold an apple right before you get caught. So go and watch a memory. And pause to make Link appear. Before Link disappears again, pause the game and hold an apple. When you exit the menu, the apple you were holding will fall to the ground and gets eaten by the horse. This is a tricky part because what I've just shown is not the only scenario that can occur. There are actually 5 possible scenarios, and only the one I showed is valid. Scenario 1. If you hold the apple too early, then after you unpause, you will appear holding it, and the apple won't fall to the ground. You also get a prompt to drop it. In this case, put the apple away and watch a memory again. Scenario 2. If you hold the apple too early, but not early enough for the prompt to appear, Link disappears and there is an apple floating in the air. This also means you have to retry. Scenario 3. You hold the apple too late, so both you and the apple become invisible, and the apple doesn't fall on the ground. There is no other thing I can say than to try again. Scenario 4. You hold the apple too late. The apple falls to the ground and is blown away by the wind. Scenario 5. you hold the apple at the right moment and it falls to the ground. Staying there and attracting the horse's attention. This is the case we're looking for. Yes, after you have done it correctly, it's very important to keep in mind that at this moment, you can't do anything that breaks the holding state. For example, don't press B to run. Now you're still holding an invisible apple. You have to do two things. First thing, you need to uncull yourself. In other words, becoming visible. Second thing, you need to drop the invisible apple somewhere. To do those two things, you have to go towards the gate. By watching memories multiple times, you can move there little by little. What you are doing is leaving the cow area, which is approximately delimited by the red line. Once you leave the cow area, you will notice that you are visible again. At this moment, watching memories won't get you caught anymore as you are out of the cow zone. Anyway, go and drop the invisible apple in the middle of the gate floor. Alright, now take a deep breath because it's almost done. Next, you should press the plus button and hold an apple and 4 instances of the item you want to duplicate. After you do that, exit the menu, wait 1 second and press the plus button for the second time and put away one of the 5 items you are holding. Doing this will cause the game to spawn 4 items, so after you exit the menu this time, you will see the duplicated items on the ground. In order to pick up the duplicated items, because you are in a weird state where the prompts are not working, you have to press the ZL button and jump at any direction, just like this. At the moment you land on the ground, press R and press up on your D-pad to open the item throwing selection menu. When this menu appears, choose anything, a Zonai device for example, and keep holding R. Don't let go of it, although you can release the rest of the buttons. While holding R, only R, you will be able to pick up items. To get unlimited items, what you have to do is keep holding R and press the plus button to add an item to the ones you are already holding, and exit the menu. You will see that another 3 items are spawned. To spawn more items, just put away 1 item, leave the menu and pick up the duplicated items. Then pause, add an item, unpause, and pick up the items. You can do this add put away action infinite times. You can also just pick them up at once when you have duplicated enough items, and you don't have to be holding R all the time. But for live creatures, you will have to hold it. To duplicate live creatures such as fairies, you have to change the items you are holding. Just put away the 4 items that you were duplicating and only hold the apple that is left, and then hold 4 fairies instead. The fairies will spawn in the spot where the apple was dropped. Stand on it and smash your A button to pick them up before they fly away. You may notice the spot is not where the apple was dropped. This is because the invisible apple has moved because of the wind. To maximize the speed, I must repeat the importance of holding the R button. Make sure your finger is pressing it as if your life depends on it. If you somehow let go of it, it's okay. You can redo the jump and hold step. Doing this allows you to get 999 fairies in 10 minutes approximately. You can make your inventory full in no time. On the other hand, be careful with switching tabs in the pause menu, because when you switch it back, the glitch will be gone and you will have to restart the whole process. Once you are done, remember to save the game, and it will be alright. There should be no side effects. In case you need a likelike stick call and somehow stopped during the rest of the glitch, you should restart the game, because loading the save directly without restarting the game will activate a glitch called Model Teleport Desync, where you can make friends with grunts, which is actually not too bad now that I think about it. Alright, that's all there is to it. This is a rather complex process, but once you have the setup ready, it's the fastest and easiest duplication glitch I've ever seen. I hope this tutorial has been useful to you. I have different playlists of glitches of different versions. Make sure you check them out. See you next time.